Mason lived in a quiet town, in a house just old enough to creak for no reason and cast long shadows in the corners of every room. He had inherited it from his grandfather, a man he barely remembered, except for the strange way he never left the attic. The house came with everything intact: furniture, books, even the smell of pipe smoke clinging to the walls. The attic door was locked, and no key had ever been found. Mason didn't mind. He never liked attics anyway. About a week after moving in, Mason started hearing noises above him at night. Light thumps, scraping, sometimes a dragging sound, like something heavy being pulled across the floor. At first, he blamed squirrels. Then he blamed his imagination. But the sounds kept happening, always between 2 and 3 a.m., always directly above his bed. One night, Mason decided to record the noise. He placed his phone on the nightstand, set it to record audio, and went to sleep. The next morning, he played it back while brushing his teeth. At first, just silence, then the familiar thumps, the dragging. But near the end, something new. A voice. Faint, raspy. "Don't leave." Mason froze. He played it again. "Don't leave." Then a quiet scratching sound, like nails on wood, followed by a whisper right next to the mic. "I'm not done yet." Mason didn't sleep that night. Instead, he searched the house from top to bottom, trying to find any way into the attic. There wasn't one. No hidden doors, no loose boards, just the old locked hatch in the ceiling. But he had a new plan. In the morning, he hired a locksmith. The man worked for an hour before finally unlocking the hatch. A cloud of cold, dusty air poured down from the attic. Mason climbed the ladder and looked around. It was empty, mostly. Just an old rocking chair, a dusty trunk, and a cracked mirror facing the hatch. He stepped in. The floor groaned under his feet. He walked toward the trunk and opened it slowly. Inside was a pile of photographs, black and white, faded. They were all of people standing in the attic, people looking terrified. And in each photo, behind them, barely visible in the shadows, was a tall figure with hollow eyes. Mason flipped to the last photo. It was in color. It was a picture of him, standing at the attic door, taken from behind. Mason dropped the photo and turned around. The attic hatch slammed shut.